While I had this horrible setup still set up, I decided that I would do some more recordings. I switched from HoloTetris to the Graffiti app because the HoloTetris visualization is so bright that you almost can't see the hands at all, whereas the Graffiti app has this outline, which is a lot more useful probably. So I'll record from this, or with this, sorry. So more knots, and now I have OBS Studio in front of me so I can actually see if it's in the right place. This is horrible. So if I move this down so I can actually see. Perfect. Okay, so I'm going to tie more random knots. So first, I use this black cable, which probably doesn't come out too well in these videos, but I'll try it anyway. Tie some random knots. I can't wear my glasses when I'm doing this, but it looks to me like the pose is surviving pretty well, especially when the fingers are close to each other. Alright, let's use the red wire, which should hopefully be easier to see. It looks like it's easier to see in the video. So, recording like this. Or, I mean, I'm trying to keep my hands in view, but it's hard. I don't have high enough of a wingspan, I guess. So I'm going to tie some big knot like this. And more big knot. I also noticed that this one doesn't have that, this app doesn't have that problem where the hands just like stop working for some reason. I don't know, maybe Tetris is more computationally expensive than I remember it being. So, some more knots. I'm just tying random stuff. Hopefully some of these poses give you an idea of what it's capable of. Headphone cables. The reason I'm even using these, even though they're hard to see because they're completely black, the reason I'm using them is because they're thin enough that I can try tying them with my fingers close together without expending all of my energy. What else? I'll tie these two wires together. Maybe that will give me some unique hand poses. It looks pretty good to me in OBS Studio without glasses. So hopefully it looks good in the final recording, but this should hopefully give you an idea of what the hand tracking can do when the hands are very close together like this. It still seems like, unless there's complete occlusion, like in this case, then it fares pretty well. So I'll leave you with that.